We need each student to be their driving force of their own educational process. And there is no more powerful engine as long as, instead of suppressing their capacity for wonder and curiosity, we feed and motivate it, rather than forcing it to be locked away while they memorize what will be on the next test. Our goal, beyond simply being an educational model, is to create a school that serves as a formal certification mechanism for primary, secondary, and high school education. But not just that. We are a proposal for a global educational reform. More than anything, we are a way to learn how to become fully realized individuals, both personally and as members of a community. We do not see the child as an empty glass, and we are not the pitcher meant to fill it. We designed our model from the opposite perspective in a reverse engineer. If we take any student and want to give them the opportunity to access the best university in the world, what must we provide them to guarantee the opportunity? We don't feel if applying to the world's top universities is the best path for every graduate. But for those who choose that path, we aim to guarantee the opportunity. Even more so, if that education has always been guided by their own interests and passions, we aim to guarantee the opportunity. There will also be students whose aspirations lie in becoming entrepreneurs from an early age, or those whose dream is to paint or produce music. In any discipline a passionate student chooses, they will always be rewarded, especially if, in addition to passion, they carry an academic and extra-academic education of the highest level. Even more so, if that education has always been guided by their own interests and passions. That deep desire to build themselves as individuals who add value to their community. There is only learning when there is self-learning. We do not educate for the future. Our vision of the future recognizes that it is only by educating children to be happy today that they will find in study and effort the satisfaction of surpassing themselves and the motivation to keep growing. I have heard people say, "You don't need motivation, what you lack is discipline." But this perspective ignores the fact that people's actions must be tied to meaning, to purpose, and it's not hard to bring this within children's reach. In fact, they already have it right under their skin. However, sometimes when I begin to explain all this, there are those who misinterpret me. They believe I'm talking about an anarchic model, where students do whatever they want without regard for rules or quality standards in education. That's not the case. We are absolutely convinced that students benefit from a robust institutional structure with reach across the following areas: educational model, didactic methods, codes of conduct and academic regulations, didactic materials, including, of course, informational content, but also physical tools and objects, learning platforms, both physical spaces like facilities and digital classrooms. And we firmly believe that principals and teachers play a fundamental role in the success of this process. But the core of everything is the student. Each one of them is the center and final purpose of all the effort invested by all these components. Carpe diem.